All right. So we got 5 people in here. Can't wait till we get up to 10. Press 1 if you can hear me. Do a mic check right quick. Press 1 if you can hear me. Okay, cool. All righty. We got 7 up in there. Let's try to get 3 more. Okay, 2 more. Got 8. All right. Let's go and get the show on the road. All right, let me shut this down. All right. What's good with everybody on this Sunday afternoon, evening, wherever you at? I hope everybody doing fine. Let me see. Did we come after the? Yeah, we did. Yeah. We came this early this week. Okay. I hope everybody. Excuse me. Shit. Hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. It's been a busy one for me. My first weekend back. But we here. As we can see for most of us, some of us, let's say that. The begging don't stop. No, it's not gonna stop. That's why. Ain't that right, Science Ray? It is not gonna stop. Reason why I say that, I've been new what the whole R. Dudley was from the get. Because you see bullshit every day. You kind of cipher out, you know, what the main goal is. And the main goal right here is just continue just be about shit, as we can see, you know. Because every day, what I'm saying, just, it's nothing new. Shit that sounds new, but it's the same bullshit. Because, it kind of goes back to when the rat said that as soon as she get down to Georgia, she's going to be good. She's going to be straight. And that's why I tell y'all, when you're over there, ask her questions like that. Just kind of, make it smooth and nice for her. Don't go directly at her. But hey, sis, what up to all them jobs that your friends were supposed to help you get? Hey, sis, I thought you said when you get down to Georgia, you don't have to be doing no begging no more. Because I mean that shit sounded good, but I already knew the motherfucker old school. She ain't no fucking friends. None. Imagine who can be this motherfucker bitch friend? Nobody. And that's why she's over there by herself. Matter of fact, ask that bitch what the fuck she do this Thanksgiving. Ask her how was her Thanksgiving. Yeah. Ask her shit like that, Because you know how fucking Thanksgiving suck. Yeah. Ain't that right, Sasha Ray? Nobody didn't bring you by a plate of nothing. Nobody even invite you over for a fucking plate. For a place you been most of your life in, spent most of your life in. Now one motherfucker picked the phone and told her to bring her rag ass over. Yeah. That gotta be a fucked up feeling. It really does. You know? Nobody wants you over for the holidays. God damn, Sansa, is that bad? You need to explain why, I'm saying, it's that bad for you. We can kind of see, but you need to really break it down for everybody. Why nobody wants to be bothered with your rag legs? Seriously. I mean, because it's kind of puzzling to a lot of us, but we kind of see that it's something, But that something is we may not never know. But since you say you're very transparent. Did she say that? Did she say she's very transparent? You should explain that and be very transparent. Be very transparent when you say it. Why nobody wants you over for the holidays? Why nobody wants to be bothered with your ass? Period. You know? We don't want to hear no shit about no friends because bitch, you ain't got none. This bitch been out there fucking California, Northern California for 8 years. And not one motherfucker came to see that bitch. That should tell you right there, there ain't no goddamn friends. Seriously. Right, Peachy, very sad. Very. And that's why she, said earlier, before, when the holidays come around, she feels some kind of way. Yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure you do. You gotta feel real fucked up. Nobody wants to tell your ragla ass over. You know? Goddamn, nobody asks you to fix no type of plate, dish to pitch in or nothing. Or even buy a motherfucking dish to bring your ragla ass over with, That has to be a real fucked up feeling, Sasha Ray. But it goes to show you, what I'm saying, how bad you are. It really does. But let you tell you, oh, I'm a good person. No. You're not a good person, Sasha Ray. You're not. Oh boy, she didn't make any friends in Cali either. She's in herself. Yeah. 8 years. Oh, I was working so hard, so hard. Yeah, like we didn't see this bitch. She's sitting there trying to tell us she's working so hard, like we didn't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? We seen what she was working hard on. You worked 8 years hard on trying to make another man's life miserable like yours and still fail. Ain't that something? Man went on about his life. doing what he needed to do, you know what I'm saying, to take himself to the next level in life. He didn't spend 8 years, you know what I'm saying, because he was fucking on a ragged ass bitch. Like, damn, man, my motherfucking life is fucking ruined because of this bitch. No, he went on about life, you know, like anybody should, you know, but not this bitch. Not this bitch. Oh boy. Not this bitch. Hey, man, anybody got that bitch number? I keep on telling y'all, I know she threw it up somewhere. I just can't remember that because I showed them. I call this bitch and shit, tell her ass. Seriously. Yep. But let's go ahead and hold on. Oh yeah, let me get to this part right here. Because when we see this shit right here, these hide behind a post begging and shit, yeah, Sasha Ray, it's not a dire need. When you time she gets on her and her rag ass, be like, "Oh, I need $200, and I'm not going to get off until I get it." Yeah, that's a dire need. But any other than that, you know, she sit there saying that 1 hour countdown. So she trying to put a countdown on everybody's pockets. Ain't that a bitch? The fuck this bitch thinks she is? Jimmy Swagger? The goal is $200 by 10 a.m. Community supported by women for women. Oh, okay. So you don't need no niggas, you know what I'm saying, for shit then. Yeah, all right, cool. Shit, you begging them bitches over there. All right. Keep on. Keep on. Yep. But you time see shit like this when she hide behind a post. You know, she just trying to get whatever she can. Yeah, I know this is, you know what I'm saying, as well, Ray, on this live you did today. Seemed like your monkey ass went out and boss fucking stream yours again. Yeah, she spent money on stream yours again, y'all. Boy, I tell you. I would have used them folks' money to buy some bullshit. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Buying bullshit, wigs, apps, renewals, and all that shit. App subscription to renewals and shit. So she can play on YouTube. Uh. Yeah, somebody need to outer make a motherfucking account, just out her ass over there to the motherfucking people. Hey, use y'all money to buy this bullshit. You know? But yeah, like I said, anytime you see these posts, y'all, she just need, you know what I'm saying, whatever she can get. Only time it's a dire situation like you seen, we see, the other day. And that's something else I noticed, right? You ain't put them motherfuckers all private. You know what I'm saying? I already got the video, but, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna erase the shit down the line like shit ain't never happened. But yeah, it's the same playbook with your ass. The same playbook. You just a straight ain't shit pathetic ass bitch. You really are. You really are. But we're just gonna continue to let you be that since I got 6 degrees and you know what I'm saying and 5 businesses, you know. Got all that shit and you still in the same fucking position. Same fucking position, y'all. And she's gonna be in the same position. Because I already called the shit out. Called the shit out years ago. Since I know everything. Okay. Yeah, I called it out, Sasha Ray. And I know why you can't get out that position. And my answer still hasn't changed. Once again, it always takes somebody to help her. Oh, she has to be helped. She can't do it on her own. She never has done it on her own. Never. And if I'm lying, Science Ray, call me out and say what the fuck it was that you never had no help on. They don't say the house in Tracy. Nothing in California, you know what I'm saying, you can't even claim or do. I mean, say, because we seen it clear as fucking day. Clear as fucking day. Somebody had to help you get that. And that's why I said what the fuck I said. Soon, Damo leave and Kathy leave. She's going to be up shit creek. And look where we at today. Still in the same position. Can't get out that fucking hotel to save her raglag ass life. There it is. She want the internet to help her save for a car. The internet to help her get a down payment. And the internet, you know what I'm saying, first and last month motherfucking rent. God damn, bitch. What you gonna do yourself? What you gonna do yourself, Sansa? Nothing. But we're gonna dive into this delusion shit. I skipped over a lot of this shit because I'm not trying to hear this bullshit that she made up in her fucked up ass head. And you know what I'm saying, fuck around, put me to sleep with that dumb ass shit. There ain't no motherfucking way. This manifestation shit even fucking work. No, it doesn't. No, no, no. Cause all this shit is just fucking hope. That's all the fuck it is. If you ain't talking about putting in no motherfucking work, bitch, it ain't finna work. It takes work. And we know your fat funky ass ain't gonna do it. Okay. Let me see. All right, I'll play a little bit of this. Let me know if y'all gonna be able to hear the audio. Okay. Uh, Somebody said Miss Independent. Dear right STL, she hasn't ever been able to hack anything on her own. Right. She never will. She finna break the New Year's in at the fucking hotel with her and Justy. God damn. No New Year's Eve party songs, Ray. Oh, she wanted to be married by New Year's, but don't want to be in the house by New Year's. Come on now. Let's go and order her. And that's all she ever talk about, being fucking married. Sansa, yeah, look in the fucking mirror and ask yourself, would you want to marry yourself? And that'll be your answer. Alrighty. All right. Let's go ahead and roll a bit. God damn, hold on. The fuck?
My daughter, I manifested my daughter. So when I was living in the car, sometime
Okay. Press one if you can hear the audio. Press one if you can hear the audio. Press one if you can hear the audio. Okay, cool. All right. Now she's figuring ready to talk about her daughter's situation again. I want y'all to listen closely at this because I'm gonna have to listen closely myself. But listen very closely.
in June last year, I was living in a car, and I had been really like pissed at my daughter because we wasn't supposed to be living in a car. Part of the reason why we were living in the car was because some decisions I made and some decisions that my daughter made about her wanting to manage a pizza restaurant. I did not want her to manage a pizza restaurant because I felt like she would not generate enough income to be able to take care of us financially. It was just no way.
First off, your daughter don't need to be taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you sit here depending on your daughter to take care of you. Yeah, I mean, that's real fucked up in your goddamn mind, sounds right. It really is. You know, now helping out is a different situation. You know, pitching in, different situation. But taking care of your motherfucking fat funky ass, nah.
But she didn't want to stay home with her brother while I decided to go get like a software engineering job or like a data
Okay, and that's her choice. You want to stay home with her brother? She ain't got to stay home with her brother. Shit. She wasn't the one in that motherfucking hotel, you know what I'm saying? Fucking while she was broke and had him.
analyst job or something because I could have easily made enough money for us to survive because
Oh,
data
you could have easily made enough money. Okay, but you can't easily do it now. Oh, okay.
analyst, software engineer money, that's you got to have a college degree. That's well-rounded money. Okay, so her and I was getting into arguments and shit about who was going to work and who wasn't. But she wanted to work. She didn't want to sit home with her brother. But somebody needed to sit home with her brother because we couldn't afford daycare at that time.
Oh, you serious? We. No. That's not her responsibility. Sounds right. That's yours. That ain't our child. That's just a sibling. We couldn't afford daycare. Oh, get the fuck up out of here, Sasha Ray. Get the fuck up out of here. You're full of shit. You really are. You're really full of shit. You know damn well both of y'all would have been able to work. You know goddamn well, you know what I'm saying, you'd have had enough money to pay for a fucking babysitter. So stop with the bullshit. What it is, you didn't want to fucking work. That's what the problem was.
Right? We couldn't afford. He wasn't in school. It was in the middle of summer. She needed to sit home and watch her brother while I went to
No,
work.
no, 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 no. She didn't need to do shit. The fuck is this bitch talking about? Oh, she needed to sit home. No, 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 no. Justice is not Damo responsibility. But you see how she's motherfucking, saying this shit like, you know what I'm saying? She's obligated to do this shit. No, no, that's your problem. Justice is your problem. You know, you sit there and say that shit. It's like now. You know what I'm saying? But since you want to go off that though, so since Justy, you know what I'm saying, was on a summer break, and tell you the truth, y'all, you go back to the time. Justice just got in fucking school this school year. So she could stop with the motherfucking bullshit, which she ain't. But then, um, somebody could have still, you know what I'm saying, still things could have been worked out. We know that for sure. So she could keep her and keep paying this fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you see how she trying to bring Damo into this. It's her fault. She's so mad because Damo they want to watch her brother. Oh, well, like I said, Damo's not obligated to watch her brother. You know, you keep on, Sasha Ray. I'll reach out to goddamn Damo my motherfucking self. Just keep on lying on Damo.
She don't want to do it. Okay. She wanted to manage this pizza place. So instead of me being like, no, fuck you and this pizza place, because the
Wow, really? Wow, okay.
pizza place ain't gonna give you no money, I went ahead and let her do it. Just to show her that you are not going to be able to afford the cost of living, right? And
You went ahead and do it just to show her she's not gonna be able to afford the cost of living when you know goddamn well, being in that position, she wasn't gonna be able to afford the cost of living on her own. Make it make sense, Sasha Ray. Make it make sense.
I was tired of arguing with her, so I just released it, right? And I just let her have her way, and she got to see on her own that she was not going to be able to afford us living anywhere, especially not in the hotel. So we ended up living in the car. So as time went on and we're living in the car, I started getting like more and more and more upset at her because I was just so frustrated. And I was just
You so frustrated because what? She didn't want to watch her brother. She wanted to do what she needed to do so she got money in her pocket, but you want to get mad at her because she ain't want to watch her brother? See, the killer part thing about this, Sasha Ray. Once again, I'm being called this shit out. But that's why I told you, you need to motherfucking answer a question. I mean, ask a question like this when you're in a chat. Well, did you ever think about this shit, Sasha Ray, when time came that who was going to be able to watch Justy for you to be able to go to work? Did you think about that shit when you was on that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, inside of the State Hotel, busting it wide open? You didn't think about this shit then, did you? No. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. You ain't think about shit but getting a motherfucking wet ass and just to trap a nigga. That's all the fuck you thought about. That's all she was thinking about. Very interesting.
getting so mad. I was stuck in this loop of us being in the car. I was getting stuck in this loop of it being her fault. You know, I just had like all of these negative things that I was thinking. I was just so upset with her, and I was just stuck in this loop. And so one day, we went to go park the car so we could sleep in the car. We set the car up so we can go to sleep. It was like 9 or 10 o'clock. So we set the car up and I'm thinking we're about to go to sleep. And she says, "Ma, I have to go to the bathroom." And I said, "Okay, I'll drive you to the nearest Safeway." So I drive her to the nearest Safeway. I'm sitting there, an hour goes by. She doesn't come out the Safeway. Another hour goes by and I'm calling her. I'm like, "Are you sure you're okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Another hour goes by.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the hell going on now.
Got in a car accident?
Okay.
Don't call a lawyer.
Just know
Use
that
this free
commercial.
AI tool instead. That's
Hold
how I
on.
walked away with $93,000 from what they called a minor crash. Okay, so a few months ago, I got
All right, I'm gonna drop this link in probably like 20 more minutes. So anybody want to come up, just be prepared to look for it in another 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Let me say that. But let's continue.
And she doesn't come out. So I get up and go into the Safeway. And the bathroom doors are locked. I can't go in, and I'm knocking on the door. Nobody's answering. So I go back in the car because, mind you, it's midnight. Her brother is in the car asleep. I can't leave her brother in the car while I'm.
Well, bitch, it sounds like you left her goddamn brother in the goddamn car. Yeah, it really did. Sound like, you left her brother in the goddamn car while you go look for her.
About what she doing in the goddamn Safeway. So I get back in the car. And I call the Safeway and I tell the manager to go check the bathroom to see if my daughter is in there because I told her my daughter went in there like 2 or 3 hours ago and she ain't come out. And he said, "I think it's somebody in there, but the door is locked. I can't just like burst in." I was like, "Okay." And I hung up. So I called her dad. I called my daughter's father and I said, "Listen, Dominique went into the Safeway and she hasn't came out." And so he calls her. And he said, "Just give her a minute." He called me back. He said, "Just give her a minute. She's scared." I was like, "Scared of what?" He said, "She's scared. She's just in there having like anxiety or some shit." So I parked the car, right? Now something told me then something's not right. Something's not right. And I'm like, I got a feeling that she's not even at the Safeway anymore. That she gone. And so anyway, then I sat out all night long at the Safeway and she never came out, right? And so that next morning when the sun came up, I checked my Mac because the MacBook was attached to our phone. So if I needed to find my phone, I had to find my phone feature where you could see where, your phone is. And I looked, she was all the way, she was like 2 hours away at this guy's house that had been too much of a problem within the past month. So she went to stay.
You see how she laughed about that? She was at this guy's house that was too much of, of a problem. Keep on saying that he was too much of a problem. Wow. How he was too much of a problem, Sasha? You never explained that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said. They hit her with a question like, "Hey, sis, how was he too much of a problem?" And if she said, "Oh, he just was." No, okay. Then, it's not serious. It's because, saying Sasha couldn't have her way around him. That's why. But you never do explain why this man was too much of a problem, Sasha Ray. Because it sounded like he was too much of a help, but he wasn't help for you.
With him and left me and her brother in the car. We didn't talk for 4 months after that.
Well, good. Good. Sometimes people don't just want to talk with you, deal with your regular ass Sasha Ray. And it's nothing new. It's nothing new.
June, July, August, September, October, November. No, we didn't talk for 6 months after that. And then right around Thanksgiving, she called. Like, I was calling and calling. She wasn't answering anything. I was so pissed. I was so mad about that shit. I was mad. I was so mad. Come Thanksgiving, I was still a little mad. I was mad, but I was like, it's my daughter. She young, such and such. So I started, seeing what was up, talking to her again and shit like that. So then Christmas came around. January came of this year. February came of this year. March came. April came. June came. And Chief came to California to see me. And we was
God damn. You said I see equated Chief into that? Wow.
talking about dating and I was figuring out what I was going to do. And I hadn't seen my daughter.
So remind you, this bitch is sitting her online looking for dick while she's fucking homeless. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You straight trifling. You really are. You straight trifling. Stay look for a house. Stay look for help. You looking for dick. Wow.
So then,
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Are you researching dental implants?
Oh man.
my daughter, for some reason, comes out of nowhere. The second I start feeling a little happy. Right now, mind you, I've been miserable all this time, and then suddenly I'm a little happy. Here comes my daughter.
No, you still miserable. I don't know. It's just something about your regular ass life. You just miserable all the time. It really is.
Her and her boyfriend got into it. She done punched this nigga in the face.
For some odd reason, I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. And if your daughter's over there sitting there punching men in the goddamn face, Ray, and you thinking that shit is funny, it's gonna be the wrong dude she gonna punch in the face. And on your monkey ass, oh, you shouldn't have hit her like that. You need I'm gonna need a motherfucker to learn how to keep her hands to herself. Seriously. Because if it's get, filing like that, Ray, you need to pull your daughter to the side and really talk to her. You really do. Because she thinks she keep doing this to, every guy and get away with it. No, she gonna fuck around, meet her match. And these days, the statistics are higher of domestic violence cases, especially being young. Seriously. Everybody ain't finna go for that, Ray. You gonna fuck around and get that call to come pick your motherfucking body up and trust the motherfucker believe you ain't gonna like that call. And she think this shit is fucking funny. Oh, she punched this nigga in the face. Yeah. And he blew her fucking head off. Seriously. No, I'm not even laughing.
Okay. So she comes to the hotel with me, and all of the money that people was donating to me in order to save to get me out of the hotel, I had to give to her in order to get her a place to live. Okay, because she didn't want to stay in the hotel room with us because the hotel room was small.
So basically, over there funding you and Damo's life. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting, y'all. So people was over there funding her room and Damo room. Wow.
So I gave her the money to help her move somewhere else, and she ends up taking the money and moves back with this dude. So I'm like, oh my God. Right, I was so pissed. Again. And so I moved to Atlanta. She don't know I'm moving to Atlanta. We not talking or anything. We just.
Oh, you moving to Atlanta, and she doesn't know that you moving to Atlanta. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm saying this for a reason. Because everybody in the chat, how many of y'all remember her saying that Damo told her go get her man? Press 1. How many of y'all remember that? Oh, go get your man. And she ran on down to Atlanta. But she said right here, hey, Damo didn't know I was going back to Atlanta. Wow, wow, wow. Did I tell y'all? See how it comes out? See how it comes out. All right, let's roll some more.
Just not talking. And every time I would talk to her father about it, he would be like, you know, you got to let this go, right? Just let it go. Just don't even worry about it. Just let it go. I was like, you're asking me to let go of my daughter. You asking me to let go of me being.
No, he's not saying let go of your daughter. Basically, he's trying to tell you she needs to live life and learn herself. But you're over there and kicking about her putting her hands on a man when you should have been telling her, hey, Damo, that's something you shouldn't do. That's not it. You feel you gotta get violent, or you feel he's gonna get violent, leave.
Pissed off at her for, doing, fucking around with this guy, leaving me and her brother in the car, then taking my money and not leaving this nigga, going back to this nigga. I was just so mad, right? And her father kept saying, you gotta let it go. So I was right. You gotta let it go. And so I was like, all right. So I just started imagining my life with me moving on, but her staying with this guy that I didn't like. But
and why you don't like him? Why you don't like him, Sasha? Oh, okay. Because he's more help for her than you were. That's why.
How I would want it to go if we got along and if I got over it. So I imagine myself.
And if you got over it, you just gonna have to be what the fuck it is. You ain't the one that's fucking that nigga. Shit, you don't have to be bothered with him. He ain't gotta be bothered with you.
Over it. And them two coming to my house for the holidays or something like that.
This bitch said, them two coming to my house. Oh, what house? What else? Let's see this bitch over there fantasizing. Bitch, you gotta get a house first for them to come over. Meaning them coming over to the state to stay? Oh, okay.
And me married. And
you married. To who? Nobody.
Her brother being older. And, I just started imagining it being smooth, right? And her being happy. And as long as she was happy, I was okay. And I was just going to focus on my happiness and not worry about her and only think of her in the way that I wanted her to be happy, right? And I just thought about this. I think I thought about this like every time I thought about her. I did it for like a month, right? So her birthday weekend comes, and her birthday is November 11th. So her birthday weekend comes. And now, mind you, I done been, in my mind, I've been manifesting how I want things to be in my head, okay? Her birthday comes, her birthday weekend.
ChatGPT, can I make money online with $0?
Yes, you can. Method called
and our phones are connected. We on the same phone plan. So the phone gets cut off. And that's unusual for her, right? Usually she pays the phone because it's in her name. But for some reason, a week had gone by and both of our phones were still off. So I paid the phone bill and hit her up on Instagram and was like, what's happening? Like, why are you not paying for the phone? And she answered. Now, mind you, no other time I've hit her up has she answered. Any emergency, no emergency, was she answering? Nothing she was supposed to be doing, she was answering. And suddenly, she answers. And I said, did your dad convince you to answer me? And she was like, no, I just had like this feeling that I should answer you. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, I just felt, And I said, well, give me a second. I'm going to try to pay the phone bill. Right? And I paid the phone bill that later that day. And her father was going to California to visit her for her birthday. So her father goes for the weekend. He's there and he finally makes it there. And he's with her and he calls me and basically says to me that my daughter and this guy broke up and he's flying her back to the East Coast with him. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, they broke it up. Like, they broke it up, and I'm just going to fly her to the East Coast with me. I was like, oh my God. Like, the second I started thinking about her just being happy and what I wanted her to be, and I didn't want her to be with that guy. I was hoping she was going to get another guy. And I was like, but if she stays with this guy, I'm going to try to find a way to just like him, because I just want to be happy, and I want her to be happy, and I don't want to be mad. And I just want this to be like a better experience for everybody. And I only started thinking about that for a month, and I manifested that shit. And now she on the East Coast where it ain't been back. So you can manifest what you want for your family. And me and her talk all the time now.
So you over there manifesting your daughter will break up with a guy while you're homeless. Wow. So that's right. You need to be manifesting a motherfucking house. Which we know you ain't gonna do, because you're gonna still be in the fucking steady state for next year as well. Yeah. You're gonna be in that motherfucker for another year. Yep, you surely is. But you're over there manifesting everything but what you need to be manifesting. That boy is about to be 10 in 2 more fucking years. Feet gonna be hanging over the fucking bed while he's sleeping in the same damn bed with your fat funky ass. And you over there worry about who your daughter is dating. Wow.
We talk all the time. And we're not talking about, we talked about what happened for briefly. And then we move on and start talking about something else. And it's almost like it never happened. It's almost like, because I had already dealt with my feelings. I didn't hold her responsible for me dealing with my feelings about it. I dealt with the feelings. So when we talking about it, it was like a cool conversation. And I low key just manifested her coming back into my life. And you can do that with just about any person. Excuse me, anything. Anything you want, you can manifest it. Anything. I shit you not. And I'm telling you, it's been like this for my whole life. It's always been like this. I've always been able to just manifest whatever. So anyway, when you stop obsessing over it and you release a lot of stuff, is when the manifestation you want comes. So you gotta consistently stop checking the flow, focus on your vibe, your life, your growth, and let the universe handle the mechanics. Let the universe do it for you. Manifestation is not a trick. It's like precision. It's like you just upgrade your reality. You say, I feel abundance. I move in clarity. I release resistance. And watch reality like accelerate towards you in the way that you want it to. That alignment moves faster than any effort you ever had. So all those months, I was sitting there calling my daughter, trying to get her to call me, and pressing it, and being so angry and just mad. All those months. And the 1 month, I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to imagine her the way that I want her to be. And I'm going to imagine this and sort this out. And I'm just going to live from there. And if it happens the way that I want it to happen, okay, whatever. If it doesn't, I'm going to be okay as well. Does it matter when it's going to happen? No, just whenever it happens, it should happen. And like 30 days later, bing, what I wanted. It happened. Because at the end of the day, I just wanted her to stay away from that dude, because that dude was like a creep. He was a real creep to me. I didn't like him. So I was mad she went to live with him. And so once I got over that, the situation was fixed. So you can manifest the type of relationship that you want with your family members, your friends. I got a whole bunch of stories about how
Oh my God. She can manifest all that shit, but she can't manifest to get her ass about a steady state. Okay. Come on, commercial. Come on. Hold on. go.
Manifested certain friendships and certain things and certain people and certain situations with those people. I never tried to manifest a specific person before. Some people talk about that on social media all the time, manifesting an ex or manifesting a person to date. I can manifest people and experiences with those people because they show up after I've been thinking about them a certain amount of time. But
in that case, you think about every fucking body, just like I said. Yeah, just like I said, this bitch think about everybody. That's why I told you, that's what she be doing over there on Facebook. Going in the DMs, hey, how you been doing, big head? And the motherfucker be like, yo, bitch, like, really? Last time we spoke, I wanted to whoop your ass. And here you talking about some hey? That's how desperate she is, y'all. That's her desperation.
I've never tried to manifest a relationship. And I was thinking about trying it to see if I can do it.
You could try that, but you can't try to manifest a job. Wow. Wow. God damn. Told you. She over there doing all this dumb shit while she homeless.
But I don't know. I mean, I got so many hangups about certain things that I don't know if I can be able to manifest it. I mean, I can try, but I've manifested like regular friendships and business relationships and things like that easy.
Business relationship. What business relationship? There ain't no businesses, Sansaray. If it is some businesses, they ain't making no goddamn money. So it ain't making no goddamn sense to have these businesses.
Like anybody I've ever wanted to work with, I got an opportunity to work with, and I didn't even have to try. Like I would just call them into me. Like I have like this interesting energy that I don't have to stay laser focused on a person. I could just say to the universe, hey, I want to work with this person.
You want to work with this person with no money. Oh, okay.
Want to spend some time with this person or whatever. And the universe will just make it happen for me. I've never had to like try with that. Now with love, I don't know. I'm gonna see, because I am teaching how to manifest love on my Her Quantum Life channel. But because I'm so good at manifesting everything, I just never.
You are? Shit. She's so good at manifesting everything, y'all. Really? Oh, okay. So you choose the motherfucker be motherfucking homeless. All right.
Never thought to manifest a husband, or you know what I'm saying? I was saying I wanted to manifest a husband. Like I would post that shit on Facebook trying to be funny. So I think that's kind of why I ended up manifesting Chief the way that I manifested Chief. But I never really tried to manifest him. You know what I mean? Because he was always easy to manifest as a friend. So, matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna see if I can. This is gonna be funny. I'm gonna see if I can manifest me and Chief getting back together and him being my husband. Let's see if I can.
Oh my God. Folks, you can't make this shit up. You really can't. You really can't. You manifest all this fucking bullshit. All this bullshit. Your son over there shitting on himself. You can't manifest that. You over there sitting there fucking homeless. You can't manifest that. But soon as the motherfucking nigga coming, oh, you can manifest that to the motherfucking T. Oh, manifestation is in full effect. Oh yeah, I could try that. Sansaray, this application is. Won't you go ahead and fill it out so you can manifest the job? Oh, I'm so sick. So sick. Who gonna watch my son? Yeah. Told you. She wants to be a bum. Yeah, she wants to be a bum. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't feel sorry for this bitch at all. You know, like I said, the only one I feel for is, you know what I'm saying, little Justy. That's it. But she's bringing him down the ring right along with her sorry ass. And she's fine with that. Like I said, she considered manifest all this bullshit. But her son over there in fucking pull-ups at the age of fucking 7. Oh man.
Do that. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because I've never tried it before. So I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna see if I can manifest him being my husband. But I only have to think of him, and that's hard. Let me tell you why that's hard. My friend, let me stop saying it's hard because I get to decide. The reason why I think manifesting love is a little harder is because it depends on the relationships that you had in the past, or it depends on what happened between you and that person. So with me and Chief, we just had something happen that was really bad, and we're like kind of in this weird space. And I don't think we're going to be in this weird space forever, but to the idea of me still marrying him, I stopped thinking like that. Like I stopped thinking he was the type of man I could marry because, you know, he lied and he cheated. So I didn't think, since he did it, I stopped thinking of him as husband material.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49 on a power saver device.
Oh yeah, hold on.
I left that out of my mind. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. That's what's gonna be next. Let's see if I can manifest that. I don't know if I'm not even gonna promise y'all that way. Like I can manifest a lot of things, but I mean I could try it because I was, when he first started talking to me last year in November, I was saying I want to manifest a husband and buy me breakfast every morning, and he started doing it naturally without me even having to do it. He thought it was funny. It was funny. It was cute, and he would send me breakfast money every morning, and I did that for like, I don't know. I think I did that until I started like having feelings for him. When I started having feelings for him, I stopped posting that I wanted to manifest a husband that bought me breakfast every morning. So, okay, that's a new one. Let's do that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all that. I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know. That might be. I don't know. Okay, I never tried it. It's weird that I've never tried it, but I tell people that they can manifest love all the time. But I think, like, let me give you what the advice I would give you. If you came to me and said, "Hey, Sunray, I want you to coach me and teach me how to manifest love," this is what I would tell you. Okay, person who, if you want to manifest a ex or somebody you used to date, or even a new person, okay, I would tell you that love is not about like desperation. It's not about wishful thinking. It's not about settling for the first attention that you get. It's about becoming the version of yourself who naturally attracts the kind of love you deserve. Every time I talk about manifestation, I'm always going to talk about your self-concept first, upgrading your self-concept and you becoming the type of person who attracts what you want. So that thing will apply to love as well. Okay, so you got to be the person who already embodies love and respect and connection, and your energy will magnetize someone who matches it. Okay, but you got to know what you want. You got to know it clearly. You can't just say, "Oh, I want a man" or "I want a woman." You got to know what values you want. You got to know what kind of energy you want that person to have, the presence you desire in a partner, because the universe only responds with clarity. So if you're on the fence, it's going to give you some on the fence type of shit. Okay. And then, of course, like I said before, when you manifest something else, you got to feel how it will feel. So you don't wait for that person to show up. You fill your life with like joy and self-respect and gratitude. And you got to love yourself first and then watch the universe mirror that back. Release any type of control. Because remember, the how and the when will get you messed up. Like you'll be trying to manifest that shit forever. Release desperation and control. Love shows up when you are aligned, not when you're forcing like the timeline to do it when you want to do it. You just got to trust that the right energy will find you. So even if I sit here and I say, I'm going to try to manifest Chief to be my husband, right? What's going to end up probably happening is whether it's him or not, I'm going to manifest a husband. the fact that I stopped trying to manifest a husband is probably why things went the way that they did with him. Because I stopped trying to consciously manifest a husband. I had stopped altogether. Like, I wasn't even, because I was thinking about moving to Atlanta. And I was manifesting that. So my mind got off of, I knew I wanted to be married, and I knew I wanted to be married to him specifically, but I stopped thinking of myself as a wife. I was thinking of myself as this woman who was moving to Atlanta to meet this guy. You know what I mean? So if you stay aligned, I think, like, if you go to the places and do the things and create the energy that naturally attracts the kind of partner that you want, if you stay aligned with that, then you get that. So I think I grew out of alignment with it. And then that's probably why we ended up happening, whatever happening, ended up happening. I think that's why. I don't know. I don't want to think about it, because if I think about that too hard, then it's going to take longer for me to manifest it, or it's not going to happen. So manifesting love is not like, it isn't a fantasy, it's strategic energy work. So when your inner world reflects the love that you want, the outer world can't help but catch up. So I think, I don't know, I can try it. I'm gonna try it. Mark my words, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can manifest. That's gonna be hard, because we've been through some shit. You know what I mean? I think, well, other manifestation coaches always say that you can manifest a specific person all the time into your life energetically. But it's not about controlling them or overriding their free will. And I think a lot of people think you can't override their free will. But like I said before, in the cloud, right, in the 5D, it's different versions of you, just like it's different versions of the people that you are with. When I manifested my daughter coming back into my life, all I did was manifest a different version of her.
Damn. Oh, commercial coming. Damn. Yeah. All right, I just dropped the link. Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't mean the other version of her that's still with that dude is not in the 5D. It means I selected a reality of her that's no longer with him. And I get to perceive that. I get to experience that because I manifested that. I put that in the 4D, and then the 4D projected it into 3D. The 4D is my imagination, right? So the cloud is the quantum field, the 5D, basically, and it has all of the realities and versions of people that are all happening at one time. And then you use your 4D to select the reality from the 5D and crystallize it into your current circumstances, which is the 3D. So when I say, oh, I'm trying to manifest Chief as my husband, I'm not going to, if I do this, oh my God, I can't believe I'm even thinking, I can't even believe I'm talking like this. I can't even believe I'm saying this. If I wanted to manifest a version of Chief to be my husband, I would just go into 5D, into the cloud, pick the reality I wanted of him being my husband, and then use my 4D to keep practicing me being his wife over and over and over and over again in my mind, and not waver from that, and just keep practicing and persistent and building that muscle, just like I tell you with the analogy of going to the gym. Okay, so
there's a lot of motherfucking bullshit. Welcome to the panel, Brandy.
You know, this shit is crazy. I just can't with her. And this is some bullshit. What is she talking about? She always manifesting some shit. I mean, if that's the case, if we take her logic and her narrative, then STL, we should all be wealthy. We should all be in good health. We should all have an abundance of everything. Our kids should all be good.
Exactly.
Our family should all get along. Everything should just be like one big great life. Okay? Just manifest it and just think it in your mind. And it's gonna happen. And ain't no goddamn way she manifested Damo to get back in her life. What the hell is you talking about? That girl is and since when Damo's supposed to take care of her justice and herself?
Right.
Now she gonna manifest Chief coming back. But she gonna have a hard time with that because love is a little different. Yeah, bitch, because he don't want you. So how you gonna
Right.
how you gonna manifest something that don't exist?
Boy.
But she hasn't manifested anything for herself. She hasn't manifested her home that her daughter could come to. Instead, she got to go live with her dad, if that's true, which I don't believe. I mean, she hasn't manifested anything for herself to better herself. She just manifesting bullshit.
Right.
I cannot. Mm-mm. I just had to say that because she get on
No,
my
okay.
nerve with this bullshit. Okay.
I'm trying not to even listen to that manifesting bullshit because I ain't even let that shit, climb in my motherfucking mind.
But
It's
she
just like
really
somebody,
thinks she dropping some gems though.
right? She just thinks she over there teaching.
Fucking idiot.
with
Just thinking.
with no goddamn good degree.
Mm-hmm. She don't have no data on this shit she talking about. No statistics on the shit. Just it happens. Everything I manifest comes to be. So why you still in a motel?
Right.
Is that what you manifesting for yourself? Uh, she
well,
must be.
yeah.
Mhm.
She's still in the same position 2 years. Ain't manifested herself to get up out of there.
She ain't
But
manifesting.
right. But she come this motherfucking niggas. Oh, yeah, I manifest that. And manifesting me and him walking down the aisle. Oh, okay. All righty.
Walking down the aisle with no shoes on. Yeah, okay. Bitch.
Welcome to the panel, I am.
Oh,
What's up, man? What's going on? Hey, Brandy. What's going on, everybody?
hey, what's up, Diane? What's up, bro? How are you?
I'm good in yourselves.
What you
All right.
manifesting on this Sunday evening?
For this bitch to get off of here and never come back. Because listen, I know we watch so we can roast her and call her lies, but I'm trying to understand the shit she say. How can anybody else listen to this shit and donate, right? So you what months ago said this dude was molesting his children. He was all this, put out his police records and all this shit. And then now you sit there here talking about how you love him and you want him back and you doing fucking witchcraft and voodoo spells for him to come back. Cause did y'all hear what that bitch said? Oh, we gonna be all right. Basically, like, yeah, he coming back in the next couple of months and shit. So I don't like this shit don't make sense. Like what the fuck is going on? And then when you listen to the story, I think she took this shit down, but she said how like they stopped talking a month or two. They stopped talking in September, and she
Mhm.
came to Atlanta in October.
Yeah.
So this nigga ain't spoke to you in 2 months, and you still move to Atlanta saying for him?
Yep.
Not man. Listen, man. I- listen.
Mm.
This bitch is crazy. Okay, like I'm telling y'all, she don't need that boy. She needs
Nope.
to be locked up. She needs to be in one of these fucking psycho wards in a room 24/7
Yep.
with no
No.
bed, just a mattress and a pillow. No pencils, no pens, no nothing.
Yep.
This shit is wild. The shit that she be thinking, coming up with, the shit she say. The bitch says she had a fleet of cars in California. When? So what the fuck happened to it? What
Well,
happened to
wait.
your fleet of cars that you had in California
She had
when
a
she was
fleet of
talking
cars in
about
California, but she was sleeping in a car.
right? But talking about how what she say? If you got $35,000, put that down on a car. What the fuck? Why would you? Bitch, when have you ever had $35,000 in your hand at a time? I mean, we know you can't use a millionaire, but that was a lie. Telling people don't buy a car, lease a car, and doing all this. But you the same bitch who paying $400 a week
Right.
for a car
Right.
that you don't even own. So
Don't
you
own.
paying $1,600 to rent a car. Well, actually 2,000 because you got a car insurance. $2,000 a month to rent a car. And you supposed to be a financial advisor. Man, I will sue your ass if you was my financial advisor. I need all my fucking money back because this shit
Shit.
is horrible,
You
man.
gonna be broke in this city state like her, right next
You're
door.
gonna be for real, bro.
Man, I
And
just
then
don't.
on that video, she called that woman a bitch because the woman told her that she had a car. It was 35, and that she was paying her car note every month. And she was like, "Well, bitch, if that," it's like, why she gotta be a bitch? You mad because she got a car
Yep.
and you don't?
And
Okay.
then like she keeps saying she putting out content. That's the problem. Yo, so you only putting out begging content. You're not
Yeah.
doing no stories. You're not talking about shit. The only thing you talking about is the money you need for this fucking motel because you begging for it. And then now you're using justice being sick and shit. Then she fucking said she lost her part-time job because Justice was sick for 3 days. Please tell me where that happens at.
Never,
Please.
never.
Not only that, the job was remote.
Right.
Right. She had a
So
remote job.
come on, man. And people is believing this shit. But that's why I ain't got no money. I lost my job. See, I can't work because I got an autistic son and I'm autistic too. And so we just two autistic motherfuckers trying to make it. Like, come on, man. When this bitch said she had I said, when did you get a part-time job? Because you ain't told us about that shit. And you lost it because he was sick from school for 3 days.
No,
Right? The boy's still shitting on himself. She blaming it on the dog. No, that's Justin shitting on himself that you cleaning up and shit. That ain't the dog. Like, man, this shit is wild, man. This shit is wild.
It's wild.
man. Boy.
It's just really wild. I I've never seen what's the girls. She needs some medication, something for real. I can't believe she raising this boy. This is sad for
Yeah,
real. I
yeah,
mean, she can't work. Now she can't work not only because she lost her remote job, but she can't work because she's autistic
N-
too.
right.
Right.
Neurodivergent.
Who since when? Who told her that? Who
Oh,
diagnosed that?
And we
Okay.
know she don't go to the job. And let's be honest, we don't know what level autism that Justice had because she ain't never took him to get evaluated.
Nope, she
I
hasn't.
bet you she ain't never took him to get evaluated. She just claiming shit.
Like she did when she was pregnant.
Now we know something wrong with him, but then what if it ain't nothing wrong with him? What is the fact that she put him in the school late and she never took time to do anything with that kid to get him up to there? What if he just needs somebody to teach him shit? You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
now, because to be honest, he only learning from the tablet and
In
right.
TV.
school. Yep.
Mhm.
I don't even think he in school. I really
Oh, I
still think
think
he in school.
I think he in school. I do think he's in
I don't
school.
know.
But he would have
Because the
to at
way
least
she be
be
saying the school be texting her and calling her about that shit, I don't know no school that do that.
That's because he be
well
shitting
if,
on himself.
and taking his clothes off. I mean,
Right.
she can't go like I can't show my face because my son doesn't like to wear clothes. So if he don't like to wear clothes at home, bitch, he don't like to wear clothes at school. So they
Right.
probably
Right.
calling her, telling her you got to come and get him because he probably sitting up there saying, "I don't want to put on. I want to take my clothes off. I want to take them off. I want to take no. I want to take them off. Taking his fucking clothes off. You can't do that." And she lets him do that shit at home like it's okay. Let him
Right.
run around naked. It's okay. Cause she too busy on fucking lying trying to tell people how to manifest some shit. Manifest your son, keep on his clothes, sounds right. Do that.
And then did she really think people are gonna give hard on people, knowing how the world is struggling right now, gonna give her $300 a day?
Well, she asked for 500 Saturday. She wanted five. I need five. The
This
goal
bitch is
today
trying
is
to sit at home.
500.
She trying to sit at home and beg for $2,100 a week.
Yeah, she
Yep.
manifesting it.
Man, if you
And
don't
them
and
dumbasses over there doing it. They just as slow as she is. Okay? Because they sitting over there. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I really like what you're doing. You stupid too.
And did y'all
Okay.
see them? But did y'all see the two different streams she did? You see how she? I don't know. It was pre-recorded, but because after we talked about how she looked so fucked up, she came on with some makeup on. She had makeup on. She had curled that goddamn raggedy ass weave, And then she came back later on that day and looked and fucked up. Like, bitch, what are we doing? Like, you gotta get your fucking personalities in check, cause this shit ain't right, man. She came back dusty than a motherfucker. Like, you should have left that goddamn makeup on, bitch, or something. Shit.
Oh God,
Man, this
she
shit
a
is
mess.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah, she is.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
crazy. It's
That bitch
crazy.
had on, look, she on a, I ain't gonna lie, she on a nice little sweater, and then she got up and cleaned up the dog or just as shit, and had on some raggedy ass sweats and some raggedy ass Payless Special Kmart shoes on. Like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, like you trying to zoom us and shit, you know, people be looking good or looking decent from the waist up, but they ain't got on shit on the bottom. Like, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, your raggedy ass body. Like this shit is just, man. I feel sorry for that boy. I
I
feel
do
sorry
too.
for Damo. I feel sorry for the new dude because nigga, she moved to your city. Like she looking for you, nigga. Oh, she about to hunt this nigga down.
Now she ready to marry him. So hey, he better watch out.
Man,
She gonna show up in that dress that she unalived herself in. Okay.
he need to get a restraining order then. Shit. Fuck the
Mm-hmm.
bullshit.
Mm. Mm-mm.
So is Damo really
Man,
moving back to Atlanta? Or
No.
that was
nah,
old?
nah.
Oh, I was
Hell, I
about to
don't even
say.
think Damo with Andre. I think she just making that shit up. I think Damo is in California. I really do. Yeah, I don't believe she's with Andre. Why would she give up her job, the job that she wanted, and all of that to go back to Andre's? She been
Yeah,
out
because
there.
she could have win. She could have been moved back there, unless Sansa Ray trying to tell her, well, you go back. But I thought Andre was in North Carolina or fucking back in the DMV.
I
He
don't
not
know, but
even
that's
in
what she say.
Atlanta.
Well, that's what she say. She's at right. Where did she say she was in Washington or Maryland somewhere? She said,
Yeah, I thought he had been moved back
Yeah,
there
it's
or North
DMV.
Carolina.
yeah. I don't believe she would Andre. Mm-mm. I don't believe that. Sounds really lying.
But I mean, if he is, it's better than moving back with fucking Sansa Ray. This bitch ain't got.
Yeah,
She
you know,
should be
lie.
living back in the city state, fucking prostituting and shit out that motherfucker.
Right. She need to manifest a home where her daughter can have somewhere to stay. Shit.
Man, y'all know South Ray can't manifest shit. It's been 9 years. She's been living from extended stay to extended stay to extended stay. Okay, only thing she manifests is what, 6 months in an actual house. That boy has lived 6 months out of his life in an actual, okay, 6 months, and then the place they had with Kathy. So let's give him a whole year out of 8 years.
Right.
He's been living in a motel.
And he don't even remember being in the house because he was an infant.
Right. Or even a
Right.
car.
Yeah, he don't remember that.
That's
And
all he
and,
know.
and
It's
she keep
the
talking
back seat and then extended stays.
and she keep talking about what she's been manifesting at. She always manifests what she wants. Then why you ain't get priest? Okay. Why you didn't manifest that? Since you wanted he was your husband and your spiritual husband and you went and had a whole baby. Why you didn't manifest that?
No, and then the most dumb shit she's ever said is that she either manifest or dreamed that her son would be a special needs. So why the fuck it took you forever to recognize that he had autism? Why you had to say the people on the internet kept telling you your son had autism and then you finally witnessed it? Did she say she dreamed this shit or manifest her son to be autistic?
Why would
Who
you
the
do
fuck do
that?
that?
Who would do that? Her dumb
When you,
ass.
and then you can't even take care of him. You act
Nope.
like it's so goddamn hard to take care of an autistic son or a child, period.
Yep.
When it's just you and him. And you
She
can tell
crazy.
she don't put no time in that boy because when she on these streams, he be trying to get her attention and shit, and she be shooting them off and go over there and go over this. So just imagine when she's not on streams. She probably into her phone, she on that fucking computer. She not spending no time with that boy.
Mm-mm.
None at
No, she ain't.
all.
No, she ain't.
No.
That's why everything is fucked up like it is. That's why he's steady shitting on himself.
That's why he like right. Right. Mm-hmm. It's
That's sad, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
it
sorry
is.
for that boy.
it's
It
really
is.
bad. I feel sorry for him. I really, really do. Because no child should have to endure that kind of craziness that she's doing. Mm-mm. But she don't see nothing wrong with it.
Nope. Not at all.
That's crazy. Ooh.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Let me go ahead and roll some more.
Okay.
It wouldn't be me overriding his free will. I would just no longer match with the version of him that I'm currently experiencing in my circumstances. He would just dissolve out of my life experience, out of my perception in general. And then the new version of him would just, populate while the other one is dissolving. And it might take some time. I don't know. How long have we been running out? We've been running out 3 months, I think. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see. I don't know, but it's about shifting your frequency so the universe aligns the circumstances where that person can actually show up naturally. So by the time I do it, I probably will be in the identity of being his wife so much that by the time he comes around, it'll feel so natural that I won't even feel like he's manifesting me. That's usually what ends up happening with my manifestations. They just happen so much that it feels so natural that I don't be like, oh my God, I manifested something. It doesn't feel like that. And regardless to whether it's a big or a small thing, it comes so naturally and so smoothly because I already have been practicing it in my head. So by the time it hit my circumstances, it's so real already that I was already expecting it to happen any fucking way. So it feels so naturally. But I've never tried to manifest a specific person before. I've never thought, hey, I'm going to manifest this particular person to be my husband right now. I've never done that. I know people that have.
Yeah, hold on, commercial.
You've been injured in a car accident, insurance company offer you $8,000 for a rear end crash. That ain't an offer, partner. That's a damn insult. I'll $4 to $7 grand for that same kind of wreck. Hey, I don't guess.
Ready? There we go.
Plenty of people talk about that, but I have never said no shit like that. I've never even tried. So I'm gonna try it and see what happens. But if you want to manifest a specific person, or you want to manifest an ex, and this is usually what I'm going to start talking about on my Her Quantum Life channel, not this channel, because this is going to just be about manifesting life and just money and shit like that, not love. Love is going to be over there. But if you was to come to me and you was my client and you asked me, how could you manifest a specific person or somebody that you love? I would say, focus on the version of you who deserves and holds that love. You have to upgrade your self-concept, pick your identity, and when your energy matches the love you want, you naturally attract the relationship that reflects that. So visualize how it feels, not just who it is. Instead of obsessing over their exact appearance or their behaviors or the timeline or the feel of the connection, joy, the respect, and intimacy, but do that as if it's already happening. You know what I mean? Don't obsess over their appearance or behaviors. Feel the connection, the joy, the respect, and the intimacy as if it's already happening. Because the emotion is the magnetic code. So if I was, let me put it back on me, if I was to be trying to manifest Chief to be my husband, right, I would only think of the connection, the joy, the respect, and the intimacy we had, maybe the friendship we had, the inside jokes that we had, the conversations that we had, the places that we might have wanted to travel to. I used to talk to him about how I wanted him to propose all of the time. I told him I wanted us to get married on the beach. I can talk about the stuff I used to think about. I can try to manifest those things. I can think about those visualizations. So when we was together, I had natural visualizations, but it wasn't me intentionally trying to manifest them. So this is what kind of wedding I would have wanted to have if I was marrying Chief. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what the wedding was. So I always told him I wanted us to get married in Jacksonville because I really, really love the beach, right? He loves the beach too. So I was like, I want us to get married on the beach. Now, the way I want this wedding to look, I wanted us both to be barefoot, right? He's wearing linen. I want you to imagine yourself there. You my guest, all right? You the guest at my wedding.
Hell no. Pretend to be my
Close your
guest.
eyes, everybody in the chat.
Right.
Close-
And listen to my
Until I
bullshit.
am, close your eyes and imagine that you're at her wedding, okay? You're gonna be outside in the goddamn alley behind that damn extended stay. Salsa Ray sounds stupid as fuck right now. Just think about that. Become who you want him to be. Let him become who you want him to be in your mind. That's why that bitch crazy right now. Okay? Because she
Oh,
always
man.
do some shit going on in her mind.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
God damn.
She said y'all close y'all eyes like y'all my guests. How many people in her chat? 5.
Right. And the actual number that showed up, 0.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Damn.
man. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Wow.
Let's keep it
Okay.
rolling.
Okay.
And it's on the beach near sunset, right? But it's not a straight altar. It's like a
Now, this bitch just said near sunset. Near sunset. That means this motherfucker about to be dark in a goddamn minute.
dual entry altar where it's chairs on each side, like a circle, like we'll be standing in the middle, and it's people on both sides of us. Okay, so everyone is seeing us equally. It's not like a regular how you walk down the aisle and it's only one way to get down the aisle. This particular aisle has 2 entrances. Okay, so it's making kind of like a circle. It's chairs on the right side of us. It's chairs on the left side of us. Okay, and the sun is setting. Okay, but the weather is perfect outside. It's like not too warm. It's not too cold. It's like a breeze, right? A little tiny breeze. It feels perfect out there. And he's in linen, no shoes. Okay.
The biggest ick that speaker bookers have about speakers that leads to them never booking those.
Oh man. Come on. There we go.
I don't have on any shoes either, but I'm dressed in this beautiful dress, but I have on a mermaid braid. And inside of my mermaid braid,
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a mermaid braid? What is that? Okay, let me see if I can somebody in the chat. The fuck is a mermaid braid? Exactly.
Okay, but you up here fantasizing about a marriage, right? But you're not fantasizing about a house. You're
Right.
not fantasizing about an actual bank account instead of these prepaid cards. You're not fantasizing about your son getting out of pull-ups and shit and diapers. You're not
Right.
fantasizing about your daughter making sure she good. You fantasizing about a man who don't fucking want you, right?
Right.
You fantasizing about a man to pull you up out of the fucking extended stay like you fucking what's these little women characters that be in castles and shit and you want somebody to come save your ass, bitch. Ain't nobody coming to save you out of that goddamn extended stay. First, what decent man, I don't give a fuck about his financial status, but what decent man want to come and take you up out of the extended stay when bitch you can't cook, you can't clean, you can't fuck, you can't suck dick, and you ugly as fuck. Who want that? Like, can't nobody in Sansaray chat or anybody who have witnessed Sansaray over the 8 years tell me what good qualities do she have? What is she good at?
Nothing.
Lying.
She ain't even good at that because the bitch will
Right.
lie and then come back and tell the truth
Well,
in the
that's
next
true.
scene.
Right. You right. You right. She ain't even good at that. You right.
You know
I
what I'm
take that
saying?
back.
So you
Right.
can't scam, you can't hustle. So
Nope.
what the fuck are you? If I'm a man looking for a woman, and let's just say, because we know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but goddamn, you gotta have a Ooh, the eye for that motherfucker. But let's just say if a man was really interested in Sansa Ray, what are you getting? You getting the
Nothing.
bitch. As soon as it go wrong, she gonna dox you. The
Right.
bitch gonna
Yeah.
be in there recording all your fucking documents. So when you leave her ass, she
Right.
gonna put all your shit out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
She gonna,
saying?
she gonna put all your business out there and your
Right.
family.
And then when
Yep.
it go wrong, it was your fans who told you to marry me and get with me and shit because you
Right.
didn't really want it. So what bitch, what do you have to offer? Can you
Nothing.
manifest some good clean pussy? Can
Nope.
you manifest some decent head? Bitch, can you
Nope.
manifest some cooking skills?
Nope.
Nope. She can't. She can't do that.
And on top of that, bitch, you're 45 years old and you autistic. So what the fuck do I want with that? Like, come on, man.
Oh man.
That's what she said. She's autistic, level 1. She's level
Oh
1.
man.
Wow. Damn, I am. You.
Yeah, autistic rat.
She going on 46 talking about walking down barefoot at a damn wedding
On the beach.
on the beach with a man that don't even talk to her. But she said, give it 3 months. We gonna see, right?
Yeah, we're gonna see. I
Yeah,
guess.
right. I'm not gonna hold my breath. I tell
For
you
real.
that. Y'all be dead, okay?
For real.
Mm,
All right.
mm,
Let's roll some more.
Are like shells and starfish and things like that. Because we both like the ocean, we both like the sea. So inside of my hair is, like little seashell, little decorations inside the mermaid braid. Okay. If you don't know what a mermaid braid is, it's like just a big braid with it's kind of sloppy a little bit. And the dress I'm wearing is mermaid style, where it's like flares out at the bottom, like how fish flare out at the bottom. It's like that. Okay. I look beautiful, of course. I look beautiful, of course. And then we say our vows, but it's actually fun. It's funny. Like we find a way to laugh because when I imagined during that time, when I was imagining us in my head, I always saw us extremely happy and laughing all of the time. That's how I always pictured he and I in my head. And so the ceremony is funny. And then after that, we still end up staying in that same place because remember, the chairs were set up on the left side of us and on the right side of us, but the tables were with them too. Okay, so we don't just go sit somewhere else to eat. We have our reception in the same place that we took the vows at. But
this bitch can't be serious. Do this bitch realize you're going to fucking sink?
Wait, they're gonna have a
You
funny
realize-
wedding. It's not gonna be serious now.
No, you do this bitch realize they're going to sink?
Okay. I don't even understand what the fuck she talking about. I mean, she gonna have on a
That's how this
mermaid.
wedding, yeah, this how this wedding supposed to go. She
She
supposed
gonna
to
have a
on
mermaid dress on, but this bitch is
yeah,
built like a cheeseburger. Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Uh-huh.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Wow. And they just gonna laugh. Everything
Yep.
is gonna be funny.
Yeah, they just laughing. They got a happy life coming along.
Happy
So,
life.
but I got a question. Who coming to this wedding?
I
Nobody.
don't
Please tell
know.
me who on Sansa Ray's side of the family coming to this wedding?
Nobody.
It's gonna be what
Maybe
three?
maybe
It's gonna be the
Kathy.
three dumbest women.
Maybe
Who?
Kathy.
No, Kathy ain't coming to that shit. Her sister ain't coming. Damo ain't coming, and none of these fucking imaginable friends she got
Andre
coming.
might come.
Yeah, okay.
Ah,
Man, it's
ain't
gonna be
nobody
no. It's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
there because it
It's
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
happen.
internet people.
Ain't
If
nobody.
that.
Yeah, it'll be virtual. She'll go live. So her community can be there.
Crazy.
This girl sound crazy as hell. Wow. In her mind. That's what's wrong with her now. Her mind is fucked up. Wow. Mm. You there, STL?
We need to pull up what the fuck a mermaid dress look like. Cause we know her fat
Can
ass
you hear me
ain't
now?
gonna fit in one.
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah.
now. We can hear you
Okay.
now. Yeah, I know what a mermaid dress is, but she couldn't fit it. She too big. It wouldn't look right.
Only thing
Uh-uh.
mermaid gonna be that bitch pussy smell like fish. Talking about mermaid.
And she got seashells and shit in her ponytail and all that bullshit. Ah, mm-mm-mm. I can't. It's just, and she's created all this in her mind. Mm. Sansa Ray lives in a state of fantasy. That's why she can't accomplish nothing
Right.
because she lives in a fantasy. Who thinks of some shit like that? You
Man, she
thinking
watched
about
the
a marriage, a wedding?
yeah.
You ain't even got a man. What the fuck you gonna marry?
you know, you know she she watched Disney Channel too much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she does. She's sitting up watching Disney with Justice and fantasizing. Damn near 50 years old, talking about a mermaid dress. Girl, you don't go sit down somewhere. Oh.
All right,
Mm-mm.
let's go ahead and roll some more.
Okay.
Started to be nighttime, so we have a bonfire somewhere, and the music is on, and we're dancing, and we're having a good time, and we're drinking, and we're laughing, and we're blah blah blah, right? But we're just in Jacksonville, so eventually we have to go on our honeymoon to somewhere. Now I want to go to Maldives, right? I don't know where he would want to go because I never even got that far ahead in the in the um in the imagination, in the visualization. The last thought I had in the visualization, he and I was like leaning on a bar, on like a wooden, kind of like a tiki. I want to say like a tiki, but it's not a tiki. It's just the bar of the whatever resort we are at, because clearly we're having the wedding on the beach, but a resort is right there, like a hotel or something is right there. And anyway, he and I are talking, and we're leaning on this.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Come on, commercial. Come on. Damn, another commercial. Shit.
This tiki thingy, and people are snapping pictures, and it's nighttime, and it's fire, and it's entertainment out there, and it's music out there, and everybody's having a good ass time. That's how I imagine our wedding. But I didn't have any details. I just was thinking that in my head. But that visualization, right, will probably happen to me if I keep thinking about it without me having like these fears. But visualizing how it feels, not just who it is, and instead of obsessing over it being him specifically, his behaviors or the timeline when it will happen, you just got to focus on the connection, the joy, the respect, the intimacy, as if it's already happening. And anytime I had this visualization in my head, I focused on how it made me feel. So I'll be seeing it in my visualization, but how does it make me feel being that is what I focused on during that time. And I haven't thought about my wedding with him and like, oh my God, it's been, oh my Lord. I think I thought about it. I think the last time I thought about it was like before Halloween. That was the last time I visualized our wedding in our head, in my head, because we have broke things off in September. So that was the last time I thought about it. But you have to release the attachment to outcome. So wanting a specific person but being desperate or controlling creates like this energetic resistance. So you have to let go while staying aligned to the vision that you want, because the universe is only going to give you someone who's aligned. Orca, okay. The universe is only going to give you someone who's aligned with that vision. So he may not even be the man that I'm aligned with by the time that comes into fruition. But at the same time, it's just like I'm only choosing the version of him who is aligned. In the 5D, remember, it's a cloud. It's plenty different versions of him up there. There's plenty different versions of me up there. And I remember I used to tell him when we were dating, like, if I was mad at him, I would be like, I don't like the version of us right now. I used to tell her that shit. I don't like the version of us that we're being right now. I want to switch to another version. And sometimes we would end up switching. Like we would go, I would imagine him differently. And then we would go like maybe a week or so of talking, and we wouldn't talk. And then the next week he'd be exactly how I wanted him to be. So I have manifested Chief being how I wanted him to be before. I've manifested the version of him that I wanted before. But I think the problem with me is I be going in and out of those realities, and I'll just start getting like fears and have resistance to some degree. So I end up manifesting a version of him that I don't want to deal with, or selecting a reality by accident that I don't want to deal with. Because remember, whether you are intentionally manifesting or consciously manifesting or not, you're consistently manifesting all the time. Everybody does it. No one is exempt from manifesting shit. Y'all manifest that shit every day. So sometimes if I get mad at him, or I don't know, something that happened and I respond to the 3D in a way I shouldn't, I end up having like an experience with him that I don't want to have. So I think that that's probably what ended up happening when we broke things off 3 months ago, and I haven't really thought of it like that. Like this is actually my first time thinking about it, because this was my first time thinking maybe I should try to manifest him, right? Since I'm telling everybody about all this manifesting, but I always hear people talking about manifesting specific persons all the time, and I've never even tried that shit. Like I never tried it to manifest him into being something other than my homie, like my friend, you know what I mean? So if you came to me and you said you want to manifest a specific person, I will also tell you to stay open to the possibilities, because sometimes the universe delivers your specific person, but sometimes it delivers someone even better who fits your upgraded frequency. And both are a win. So if I do end up having this beach wedding in Jacksonville, whoever I'm aligned with at that time, whatever frequency I'm on, whoever's there will be the man that I marry. It might not even be Chief, but Chief, it could just be the catalyst of the wedding. But I just don't understand how I could. Here's another thing. I don't understand how I could manifest a wedding so specific that is orbiting around both he and I, but it not be him. You know what I mean? Like, to me, manifesting is so specific and people are so powerful. I just don't understand why the universe would even manifest another person. So, you know what I'm saying? But I hear people say sometimes it manifests a better person. So it could manifest, I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I'm just gonna only think of how it would make me feel if I were to get married.
God damn it. Shit. Anybody want to say something?
What you say?
Anybody want to say something?
No, I'm just listening to this bullshit. I ain't got nothing to say right now. Crazy. I mean, what the woo. Damn.
Yeah, you gotta manifest it now.
Huh?
You gotta manifest it.
Manifest it. Yep, close your eyes and manifest it.
Yeah.
Just think it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, next time her ass deal with a big and hey, manifest the Sasha Ray. Manifest.
Manifest, girl.
Manifest.
So
manifest it. Manifest
so do y'all really believe that Priest and this dude are the only 2 men she had sex with in the past 8-9 years?
Hell no.
Okay.
No.
Because the way this bitch is stuck on dick and a man, listen.
No.
I don't believe it. I mean, I still believe the crackhead came out there and hit that shit and wanted to put ghost on her.
Absolutely.
You know, and then I think some other people out there that she don't want to talk about. I think she done sold some pussy in California too, a little bit. She don't want to put that out there, but
selling it.
I don't think she done sold none. She gave it
Nah.
away. She don't know how to sell it.
Right.
She'll end up giving it back, giving the money back. Okay.
But this just tells me, like I said, I don't think she moved to Georgia for this man. She moved to Georgia to be closer to a priest, thinking that priest would somehow, somewhere in her mind, will come help her, or think that since he out there now, maybe they can come to see him and get him. Because ain't no way. Listen, it's hard for me to believe that this woman is so fucking dumb and thirsty and naive that you ain't talked to this man in fucking 2 months and you still moved to Atlanta without him knowing, and then knowing when you asked him for some money that he wasn't gonna give you no money, you still took your ass out there claiming that you trying to be with this man. Like, come on. Like, are y'all buying that? Y'all buying that story? That she moved out there for Chief Chef, what the fuck his name is, to go be with him or be closer to him. I guess not.
Yeah, it's hard to, I don't know. She need a damn straight jacket. That's what she need.
No,
For
she
real.
does.
Yeah, she really does. And they need to come in. I don't know what's wrong with CPS. They need to come get that boy.
But they can't, because you gotta understand, they don't have nowhere to put him, right? And they ain't gonna have nobody to take on him. So as long as he don't have physical damage, they're not coming to get him.
So you saying he has to be physically abused in order for them to step in and do something?
Yep,
Even though she don't have stable housing, she's not
yep,
stable. Because if the
yep.
donations stop, they out on the street.
It don't matter. It
That's
don't matter.
crazy.
It's a whole, you gotta remember, it's a whole bunch of homeless people right now, especially since the pandemic,
With children
with children
on the
Yeah.
streets.
on the
Yeah.
streets.
It was a chick in Chicago. Matter of fact, her and her kids were sleeping in a box truck.
Wow.
Matter
Yeah.
of fact, that lady who two kids died while they claimed she was at the casino when she was at the
Oh,
casino
no.
hotel.
Yeah. But they was in a van.
Yeah, they was in
But
the
she's still
van.
homeless.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they were.
They sleeping in the parking lot. And they
Yeah,
was
they
with
was
her
trying to charge
kids.
her. I don't think that's fair, man. I don't think she was at the casino. Oh, but I hope she.
No, they was in a casino parking lot.
Right. But if she was in the car, I mean, in the van with the kids, okay, I can see that.
No, she was gone. They left the car running. That's why the carbon monoxide killed the kids.
Oh, I thought it was because they froze to death or something.
No, she kept. Well, I don't. It's a lot of shit
Hold up,
swirling
hold
around it,
on,
right? But we'll just get to
hold on,
the
hold on,
main
hold on,
point
hold on.
is
That what you call it got to be. That car got to be enclosed for carbon monoxide.
they right, the windows up, whatever. They was in a casino parking lot. They left the car running. For some reason, she stepped out or the mom stepped out or whatever it is. But the point is that they was homeless living in their car. It's a lot of people
Yeah,
like that. They're not taking the kids just because of that. It's gonna have to be some type of physical abuse.
And that's a shame that it has to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because to me, if you're not able to, have a stable environment, at least an apartment or something and show that you working, I mean, no. You need to be able to get stable housing before you can have your child. That's no way to have it. The child shouldn't have to go through that.
But she's not
Mm-mm.
even and she's not even manifest. And this is what kills me, right? But you living in a extended stay. You keep trying to call it a hotel, bitch. It's a motel, right? That
Yeah,
you're
her
paying on.
studio. Yeah, her
Right, that you're
studio.
paying on weekly. Your son don't even have enough room. He don't even have his own room to stretch to even just go out, go in there and tear up shit, right?
No,
Because he same area. But you talking about going to Maldives, you talking about getting a fucking what 200 sometimes not a car with a horse and carriage, but you're not talking about just the basic necessities that you and your fucking son need. Manifest that shit.
right.
and the people in the chat going along with that shit. That's why I say something wrong with them.
Like the shit is just
That's
it's
crazy.
Your mind only manifests extraordinary shit. You can't even you can't manifest the basics
The
around it.
basics.
And then look, and then not even that, the bitch ain't got no life insurance. She ain't got no insurance on her son. She ain't got the
Mm-mm.
they ain't got no. Well, he might got medical and dental. She ain't got no fucking medical or dental. Like, and then she talking about she hungry. I ain't got no food for money. Bitch, you getting food stamps. Stop lying.
Right. You know she getting food stamps.
Talking about we hungry. I ain't ate in a few days. And
It ain't gonna kill her.
man,
It ain't gonna hurt her to miss a meal. Okay. And she's
bitch, they
eating.
sell noodles for 23 cents. You better get your ass some top rock. You fed Priest some noodles and shrimp. You better go eat some fucking noodles and shrimp. Shit.
Trust that girl, she eating. Okay. She just saying that so they can send her some money. So she can have some money to pay for her subscriptions to AI so she can create the image that she wants to be and manifest that she's that small because like she said, she put those AI pics up because that's what she imagines herself to look like. And she's manifested it because now she weighs 175 pounds. So hey, make it make sense.
And she said that picture on that post that she got up, that's her. That's how she naturally looks.
Nah.
That's her natural look off of AI. I said, bitch, if you don't
You
stop,
talk about that picture that's showing on next when she talking,
yes,
the woman is
yes,
real thin.
yes,
Nah.
She said
yes,
that's how she naturally looks, but then we looking at her
yes.
ass on live in real time.
Right. So our
Yeah,
eyes are
okay.
lying to
So
us.
who fucking crazy? Her or us?
Our
Because
eyes,
I know I ain't crazy.
our eyes. She said our eyes are fucked up. We got cataracts, so we can't see. We got cataracts.
Because that's really
Fucking,
her. So who is that we looking at when she's live? Who is that?
that's the AI. That's the fat version AI version of her.
Oh, so she's using the fat version of her on AI when she's live, but that picture is really her. Yeah, okay, Sansaray. Now tell me she ain't batshit crazy. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Roosevelt.
Lord.
On the beach. But I also have to clean up how I feel because I have like all of these negative feelings about when I was with him last. But then again, the version of him that I'm trying to
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this.
manifest from the 5D is not the version of him that I experienced. Okay, so that clears that up. Anyway, so you gotta take a line action, like I said before when I was talking about the other manifestations. You don't just meditate and wait. You show up in the places and conversations and energy where love can manifest at. So your aligned steps are the bridge between the vision and the reality. So manifesting a specific person is just about alignment, like it is with everything else. It's about alignment, clarity, and vibration, not being obsessed with it. So when you focus on the energy of the relationship, you make the universe your partner, not a puppet master. So you're not control. So you're not controlling a person. You're not taking away their or overriding their free will. What you're doing is going into the 5D where there's multiple realities, where there's multiple versions of people, and you're picking the reality that you want to experience. And when you do that and you focus on that in the 4D, what ends up happening in your 3D circumstances is your 3D circumstances start to dissolve, and the older version of that person that you may have dealt with previously is no longer there because you are now turning into a completely different person. Now, remember what I said about the demolition project, that it'll knock everything down first before it starts building you into this new person, and that old version of you will fight for their life to stay around. Right? And it will see you trying to be different, do different, improve, or whatever, because you have this version of yourself in your mind who is with your specific person, and you're married to this person, or you're doing all of these activities with someone you never.
Okay, let me fast forward this shit.
Now we're having a demolition derby in your brain, okay, in your mind.
You're always talking about, oh, the nervous system won't let you do this, the nervous system won't let you do that. The internet broken. I can't, this manifestation don't work. No, you just have to wait for it to finish loading. Like, 3D is not your master, it's feedback. It's showing you feedback. It's your imagination is the blueprint. Your self-concept is the software. Your emotions are.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No one has any questions. I'm surprised ain't nobody in my chat. Like, where's everybody? Like, this is the first time I ever did a live stream and nobody said anything. Usually it'd be somebody here saying something like, Mr. said something, Mr. said shit.
That bitch said, I'm surprised nobody is in my chat. Yeah, so
Because don't nobody want to hear that shit. She sound crazy. She done talked about all this elaborate shit, then she gonna end the live. So I need 30 people to send me $10 because the goal is $300. And I need it before noon. And we need food after all of that.
But nobody's in her chat though.
Ain't nobody in her chat. Because ain't nobody, she talking to herself.
Oh man.
She talking to herself and the people in her head. That's who she talking to. Oh my gosh. Why how you sit up and talk with nobody in your chat? Wouldn't you just log off? She'll do a whole 2-hour live and ain't nobody in the chat. Nobody's saying anything. Bitch, ain't nobody there. Okay? Manifest you some supporters. Do that. Okay?
Basically.
Oh gosh.
First time, no, ain't the first time, bitch. Stop.
That's the first time there's nobody in my chat. She gonna get pissed off, and the next live is gonna be, I tried to do content on manifestation, but nobody's interested in that.
You fast forward us about, hold on.
Oh gosh.
But outside of that, it's a, stop licking my foot. Don't lick my feet. Usually people be in here saying something by now. I'm surprised y'all ain't in here saying some shit. You know what I mean? Saying something crazy. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I can't wait till this cold over here. I think it's cold. I don't know what it is, but I just been coughing like crazy. I've been coughing like crazy trying to just, I don't know.
You don't know.
Much. She was everything that he wanted.
Commercial. Hold on. Ready?
The version of me that don't want him don't even matter because that version of me will dissolve when he becomes the item.
Fast forward this shit.
When you get on a specific frequency, you manifest whatever's on that frequency. So if I want to pick a specific type of reality that I want to perceive in a certain type of way, it doesn't matter what everybody else is perceiving. You think we have control in your reality. No one has control in your reality.
Oh my God. I'm trying to fast through all this bullshit, y'all.
Believe different things about the truth. He was like, people got different perspectives about the truth. And when he used to say it, I used to like, what the fuck is this? Human laws. They're like scientific laws.
Yeah.
40 or 5D is just basically me explaining the quantum. Understand your reality or how to improve your reality or nothing that helps you grow as an individual. It's just something that makes you laugh, right? Because that's where my mother as like his mother figure. Because my mother used to always be around him. Like anytime I went to my mother's house, he was there. I don't think I ever saw a time where I was like coming over to my mother's house and this little boy wasn't at her house. So this woman was barely spending time with her son because I would never see her, but I always seen him. Always. He would spend the night. He was always there. My mother was helping him with everything. Like my mother was a better parent to a lot of kids. Like she was a terrible mom to me, but she was she was a great mother for my sister. She was a great mom for a whole bunch of other little kids, right? Especially this boy. And so she ended up losing custody of her son to her son's father. And her son's father and my mother get along just fine. And there was a time where my mother lived with the lady's boyfriend and their son. And something happened, right? And I was not around, so I don't know what happened. But something happened between them. They got into an argument and shit. And ever since then, this lady has been mad at my mother. But for some reason, she take it out on me. And let me tell you why I think she take it out on me. Because when I started to notice that this woman didn't have it all together, I told my mother that she needed to step back from this woman. And I personally stepped back from this woman myself. Because she walked up to me and she asked me this question about my mother that wasn't her business. And I knew she was just this messy woman that didn't genuinely like my mother. So I got away from her. I didn't want nothing to do with her after that. And I told my mother to stop being friends with her. This was many years ago. But since then, this woman has got on social media as often as she can to bother me anytime she feels some negative way about my mother because she can't get in touch with my mom. So anytime she sees me on social media, she uses it as a place to take out on me her frustrations with her own life and her own situation. Now, remember we were sitting here, we were talking about perceptions of reality. Why is this woman's perception of reality set this way? What do you think is her reason for believing what she believes or believing that somehow her bothering me bothers my mother? What limited beliefs does this woman have that would allow her to think that harming me would somehow harm my mother?
Oh my God. Okay, that's the end of that.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI.
Let's see. All right.
She needs to quit.
That's the end. Yeah.
That was the end of that video.
Yeah.
Did she call her sister a bitch in that video? Because she said she's a queen. Sansa say she a queen. Her sister said she wasn't. Was that that video?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. It must have been another one. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. We're gonna shut it down. We got 2 hours. Yeah, anything you want to say, Brandon?
No, I'm good. That was good. Everybody go manifest. Okay? Close your eyes and manifest. That's all I can tell you. Stay the fuck away from Sansa Ray's chat. All that wicked shit. No, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Everybody have a good night. We'll talk, SL. See you, I am must be gone.
Yeah, he just left.
Oh, he left. Okay. All right. Thanks for having me up.
All right.
Okay.
Before we get out of here, y'all, I got a real talk series that I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it live or I'm doing it pre-recorded. Well, whichever way I do it. Have y'all heard about that Danish deception? Press 1. Press 1 if y'all heard about the Danish deception.
About the what?
Danish deception.
Oh, I never heard of it. What is that?
No, it's the story that's going around. Started on TikTok. A chick basically was whitewashed.
Oh, that was scammed or something?
Scammed out of $500,000.
$500,000. Yeah.
That's what they say, with her and her family and all that.
She's from Africa, right? Or
yeah, I think something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna break it down because you begin to see how she volunteered for that, And she want black women to stand up for her. No bullshit. But like I said, I listened to it not all the way through, but the parts that I did, I listened to mainly the towards the end because I wanted to get to kind of the meat and the bones. Everything else I kind of figure out. And basically what I kind of figure out, listening to other people and listening to, like I said, the imports myself is just as I figured. Yeah, but it's very interesting because I listened to her and she's been bypassive about a lot of things she was letting that white boy get away with, you know. But like I said, if y'all are interested in it, make sure you hit the like. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, pass the video around. I'm trying to see if we get up to at least 25 likes, you know, on that. So it's already in my video log. So just go over there, show some love, hit the video. I mean, hit the like on the video. I got it scheduled for the 14th, which is next Sunday. Most likely, yeah, I'm gonna probably do it afterwards. So I'm gonna probably, you know, push it back some more. But I definitely want to do a real talk before the jury ends. Where I'll be able to have something. This year I ain't been able to do a lot of good real talk videos. You know, I try to keep a balance, you know, the way my schedule been going, you know what I'm saying? You know, been doing as much as I could. Let me say that, you know. But definitely, if y'all ain't checked out the Danish Deception, just look it up and kind of do your overview and all that. And like I said, I want to do a good, thorough breakdown of this. It really does need a good, thorough breakdown. Yeah. Other than that, that's all I wanted to say. Till next time, everybody stay up.